Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adenin and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Boston Celtics. Alright, and away we go.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jason Tatum.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So with Paul on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the three, the small forward. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the five. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Mobley finds Garland. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Allen slams it in.
That's a smart play by Darius Garland, finding his man off the screen.
Porzingis with a screen on Garland. A pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Allen.
Almost had it.
Pass to Tyson. It's stolen by Brown.
Nice.
It's White on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Here's White. Driving the lane. Excellent D there from Allen.
Terrible.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin,
Nice.
It's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA.
Nice.
This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Garland against Holiday. Here's Allen.
This is one of the great
crazy.
defenders of his generation. Drew Holiday send it back
Nice.
twice on the pipes.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Can't hit that
Ooh,
one.
come
Excellent
on.
D there from Allen. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The wide open look here for Garland. Sinks the triple.
Shot ready, we call it, folks. Darius Garland takes the pass, immediately gets into his jump shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Johnson is checked in for the Cavaliers. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at San Antonio, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for the Celtics, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Now here is Holiday. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Porzingis can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set. It's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now Johnson. After the missed three from Derek White. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
And here is Tatum. He had 15 points last outing. Puts up a three.
Ooh.
That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Allen hits the jumper.
Wow.
And it's 6 points for Allen.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration.
Come on.
Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Shot to stop the run.
Ooh, that roll in and out.
They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Outside Garland. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
They're up by 7.
Continue to execute at both ends. You can build on this lead.
Porzingis with a screen on Garland. Outside Holiday. It's
Ooh,
rebounded by
come
Cleveland.
on.
Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Down low, deflects the pass. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a
I gotta step up my defense.
They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Mason. Jason Tatum is out there with Jamison. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And that one falls for Johnson.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in.
Come on.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And it's Mason with the ball for the Celtics. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is
Nice.
that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night. Maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Offensive rebound.
Oh,
Kicks to Johnson.
nice.
3 pointers off the mark.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there, and he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
Jamison, a screen inside, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Tillman, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Cleveland also making a change. Tyson's checked in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Paul's shot is off. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. It's stolen by Jenkins. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And then Evans slams it in.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Here's Pritchard. Over Paul. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Paul, right side. Pass to Jenkins. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Pritchard, and the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first foul. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Mitchell is checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Chris Paul. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. Number 1, the Celtics.
You know, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So he can't get either to fall. Cleveland leading by 6. There's Garland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully.
Throw good, Garland. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Both free throws good from Garland.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Tyson with the bucket.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Celtics trail by 9. Jamison with a screen on Mitchell. Mason the pass to Jamison. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Mitchell. Drills the elbow jumper. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
Come on.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
Tatum on the wing. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now, here's Garland. Jenkins with it. Last game he had 10 points. It's good. Jenkins got his first 2 points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here is Mason. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And yes, it's good. And now it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Mitchell against Mason. Fires the three.
Nice.
That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Pass to Garland. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Down low, stolen by Allen.
Nice.
So it's the Cleveland
8-point
Cavaliers
difference.
holding
That's
on to
terrible.
an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Right back after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Celtics.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game is the first and last of their homestand. So with Paul on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. And here is Brown after Jared Allen made that last three-pointer. Three-pointer. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Pass to Tyson. Allen, a screen on Tatum. Mobley misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, Tatum capping off the alley-oop.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here's Garland for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here to check out the stats for Mitchell, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Outside Holiday.
Oh, come on. Should have had that one.
Rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't
come on.
get lazy. And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Tatum setting the pick for Holiday.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Not good that time either.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Brown outside. Tatum a screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Brown outside. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Tyson. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
What?
That's his first foul.
Wow.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Mason, he checked in for Derek White. Johnson's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Man, that's terrible.
Garland against Holiday. Lets it go. Garland, no good.
Nice.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And when Porzingis goes to work
All right,
inside,
and one.
of course, there are not a lot of answers for his time.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Nice.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Holiday against Garland.
A swat by Porzingis at wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Celtics on D, trailing by 5. Allen, a screen on Mason. Here's Mitchell. The good-looking shot from the wing. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Outside Holiday. Rebound by Johnson.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Back to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Come on, 10 points.
And now it's a 10-point Cleveland lead. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. The screen from Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston, no good that time either. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And pushing it up, here's Boston, here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Garland. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Nice.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Celtics have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Mason with a screen on Johnson. Brown.
Oh.
Pass to Pritchard. Over Paul. A rebound by Johnson. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. It's stolen by Brown. Basket counts.
Sweet.
Brown's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
3 seconds left. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get right back to the action when we
Step up my
return.
defense.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Boston shooting a respectable 47% for the field in this one. Jason Tatum is out there with Jamison.
Oh,
and it's
nice.
Kida
Nice save.
That's the Boston 5. Jamison with a screen on Garland. Back to Jamison. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Cleveland leading by 6. Al Paul. Shot from free throw range. He can't get that one. Here's Pritchard. Jamison, a screen. Pass to Kida. Here's Pritchard. To the inside. And Queta gets it to go.
Nice,
They're
nice.
beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Jenkins with a screen for Garland. With the
Nice.
triple. Celtics trail by 4. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Pritchard passes to Queta, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Celtics making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Evan Mobley comes in for Jenkins. And it's Wade in for Johnson. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. We'll see if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Count that one for Mobley.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And the
Nice.
Cavalier lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Tatum.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Wade on the wing. Back to Paul. Outside Garland. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Queta. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Tyson. Jamison covering. Here's Tyson. And off
Oh,
the drive,
come on.
and in it goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. For the Cavaliers, Allen comes in for Wade. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Paul. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Tatum a screen. Outside, Jamison. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Mason for 3.
Terrible.
Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The
Nice.
shot no good. Tyson. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Tatum with the screen on Garland. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Wow, what a time.
Come on.
Shows you just how key one play can be.
Boston making a switch here. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from White. White's got his first basket of the night. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Mitchell. From the top of the key.
That's
he
terrible.
buries it.
Come on.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Tatum on the wing. Covered by Mobley. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Unshakable trust in Jason Tatum in this sort of situation. Their staff just puts the ball in his hands and lets him make plays.
Here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. Brown right side. In by Porzingis to take the lead. Yes!
Nice.
That one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. It's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 2.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Here's Holiday. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Oh, Tatum in position.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
.27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Allen, a screen on White. For 3, Mitchell. Porzingis with the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
15 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
1-1. Nice.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I can seal it.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Here's Tyson. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
White.
We got this. We got this.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Nice. That's game.
Stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Team foul. At the line, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
He hits the first
Sweet.
one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Oh boy. Nice.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
GG.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
You know, Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Thank you for watching. This has been Adeline. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.
PlayStation